Mudhut. Thank you guys so much for coming. Before we get started, we are going to get some corny jokes out of our system.
They're going to be pretty corny.
We don't want to ruin the show with our corny jokes.
Yeah, we're going to just get it out of our systems now. Right top of the show.
Just get it out.
Be a little fun.
So, Chris is going to get a suggestion.
I am.
Yes, he is.
The holidays are a time that people get together. What's a time of the year that you just want to be alone? The solstice. The solstice. Wow.
Wow. Perfect. Great suggestion.
It was the solstice. And 185 Wiccans walked into the bar. And the bartender said, "Oh, no, Wiccans, you guys got to get out of here." And the Wiccans were like, "Hey, come on. It's the solstice. We just want to have a couple drinks, have a good time." He's like, "No, you're always trying to balance eggs on their end and make it a huge mess."
185 solstices walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, "We don't serve solstices here." And the solstice is like, "Why not?" And the bartender goes, "Because you weren't too hot or too cold."
185 solstices walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve solstices here." And the solstice is like, "Why not? We're awesome. We're around all the time." And the bartender says, "Yeah, I don't like to have sex in the daylight."
Okay. So it's beautiful weather outside. Everybody's outside. Is there? I just remember growing up with a lot of animals. What's an animal? Can I have an animal?
Gopher.
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 I heard gopher.
185 gophers walk in a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve gophers or serve gophers." Gopher's like, "Why not?" Bartender's like, "Because you're chewing on everybody's nuts."
A gopher walks into a bar, and the bartender gets really excited. He's like, "Oh, it's the fucking gopher again. He's always bringing Bill Murray."
Yeah.
I was gonna say I love Bill Murray. And yeah, this is a great movie. What's your favorite Bill Murray movie? Actually, I'm curious. Ghostbusters. 185 ghosts walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have to drink?" And the ghost says, "Oh, can I get I just want like a vermouth or something really nice." Says, sorry, but we don't serve spirits here."
185 Ghostbusters walk into the bar. The bartender's like, "We don't serve Ghostbusters anymore." And the Ghostbusters are like, "Why the hell not?" And the bartender's like, "Because you lied. You are afraid of ghosts."
185 Ghostbusters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, can't you see the writing on the wall here?" And they're like, "What?" It's like, "It's a new day, and this is a men's club. You can't come in here."
185 ghosts walk into a bar, and they're kind of stumbling, and they come up to the bar, and the bartender's like, "Whoa, I can't serve you." And the ghost's like, "Why can't you serve me?" He's like, "You're already 3 sheets to the wind, buddy."
You gotta fix the AC in here, man. It's freaking cold. I feel fine. You don't like it? Don't like it at all. Come on, roommate contract, line 1. Can't be too cold. I wouldn't have lived with you if you hadn't done that.
You signed the contract too. What else did it say? What else did it say? A comfortable temperature for both roommates. That is a legally binding contract, my friend. And I'm not comfortable at anything above 55.
You're just always doing stuff like this. Like, you're just not paying attention. You're just like,
Sorry, what?
This person is turning blue.
really, like, you're just not paying attention to what the contract says. You're only interpreting it your way. You don't think about how I would interpret the contract.
Roommate contract interpretation is a tricky art form in the law, my friend. Okay? The fridge, my space. Okay? Cold space. Good. All right? You can have, like, the sunroom. Why don't you go hang out in the sunroom?
I had the sunroom, and then you put blackout shades all over it.
Yes, I did, because it was very warm in that sunroom. Quite frankly, I'm not a fan.
All right.
Got the jetpack?
Me too. I got mine too.
Okay. So, have you used this thing before?
Only once. Didn't go so well.
Yes.
It went real bad, actually. Turns out that person was not a ghost. It was a person who was just really pale. And they died.
Ah!
I feel like that guy
Was
judged
that a
me.
ghost or?
I feel like that guy was judging me because of my murder story.
You look pretty pale. Maybe he's dangerous.
Are pale people dangerous?
They don't have souls.
This guy looks real cold.
This is illegal!
Legal.
My friend, this is illegal. What you have done here, importing gophers under the auspices that they are indeed squirrels. Did you think that I wasn't going to be able to tell that you had brought in 4,000 gophers?
Well, as my accountant, you only know 12.
Hello, my pretty. I mean, look at this. Oh, they're scratching all over the place.
Ah, don't you love them?
No, I do not love them. Jesus, get the hell down.
You see, as my accountant, you know that not only am I a collector, entrepreneur of gopher sales, but I'm also a federal attorney and judge. Because I make the laws, my friend.
You make them, execute them, and profit by them.
That's right. And when I open that new chain of gopher restaurants, I'm gonna really cash in.
I dare say, sir, that you have instated a constitutional monarchy. We have returned to the days of King George.
Order! Come to court here. Order, everybody. Jury, defendant, what have you say for yourself here?
My defendant refuses to speak to you.
Counsel, get up here. Come to the bench. I will not tolerate this in my courtroom.
My client says to go fuck yourself. Not my words, hers.
Counselor, you get over here. I will not tolerate this.
My client would like to tell you your mother is a whore. Judge.
That's it. I find your client in contempt. What does she say to that?
Now, this is an interpretation from my part, but I believe she wants you to kiss her ass, bitch.
There.
I don't think the surgery one is planned.
Oh no, I'm thinking things went right to plan.
You know,
Most of the tail is gone.
We got most of your tail.
You can hardly tell
Darling,
that you had a tail.
A little bit you could tell.
It's just,
Was it a telltale sign?
all of that, you're probably going to want to get used to making jokes like that.
Yeah.
kind of up in my skin.
You're going to be walking around with half a tail.
Yeah, because I
Well,
appreciate,
we're like a quarter of a tail. Let's give ourselves some credit. Quarter of a tail.
you know, I appreciate all all my coworkers pulling money together to get rid of my tails. I really appreciate it, but you know,
I really thought they'd get more of it.
We really
To be honest, the coffee can was pretty full in the break room there, and we thought, hey, $200, you'd get rid of the whole tail, but
There's no need to be nervous. Like I'm like you. I'm gonna be fine. Look, I'm almost like you now.
yeah.
No. And, we have a tail. And also, we thought it would just be one incision. It would be right at the,
Quick snip.
Well, what
tail part.
do I have to
take it off?
Do I have to quit? Like, what are you telling me? Like,
Oh,
what are you
no,
telling
we
me?
can't tell you can't work here
This is
anymore
like
because
legally.
of your tail.
Wait, so they fired you because you had a tail?
I know. Look, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna find a way to make money. Like, if I gotta go back into the circus and show the stuff, or something, I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
Why did you get rid of that thing? I love that friggin' tail.
Excuse me. I don't know if you need this, but I have some snake oil that helps grow tails.
Yes, it grows tails back very
Well, you know,
nicely.
I was thinking I'd get rid of my tail, but actually I think my husband will love me more if I have a tail.
Oh, it's your lucky day.
I'll pay you whatever it costs. What does it cost? I'll do it. I gotta make things right.
$50,000.
$50,000.
It works, my dear. It works.
And then Rick, she came home, and that tail was pretty big.
yeah?
Yeah.
Like how big? We talking like elephant big, squirrel big. Squirrel's got a beautiful tail. I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have loved to see a girl come in with a squirrel tail. This isn't my story. You're gonna listen to you.
I kind of forgot about my problems there for a second, though, so I appreciate it.
Well, I just want you to know that I'm here for you.
I appreciate that, Rick.
I've had problems in my day. Couple ex-wives, kids won't talk to me. This bag. I mean, yeah, but I'm here for you, my friend. I'm not here to piss and moan about my life. No,
Rick,
no, no,
Rick,
no.
when did you get the bag?
Oh, you know, they had this Groupon sale going on, and I'm thinking, I spent so much time going to the pisser. And they're so unclean, those pisses over there. You have any idea? The germs inside that porcelain.
I think-
Unbelievable.
You know, I get the practicality, but I'm out of the body modification market right now, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I can tell.
I'm out of the body modification market right now. You know what I mean?
Times are tough. Times are changing.
I just want to golf all day. I'm tired of plastic surgery, man.
And the freaks nowadays, too. I mean, who can keep up with it?
I mean, the noses and the butts and the lips and the cheeks and, for Christ's sake, my wife looks like Joan Rivers and she's 25.
She looks exactly like Joan Rivers.
Hey, you know where I can get some tail?
This fucking shit again.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking for some tail.
Do you know how insensitive you are?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you even think that maybe I had a tail at some point in my life?
You know, that never crossed my mind.
You know, I can't stand people these days. You go out and someone's gotta harass you at every point.
Oh, I thought it was a compliment.
Yeah, you said it like a compliment. It was
I
cool.
was saying it like a compliment, like I want some tail, i.e. you.
Yeah?
In my bed.
Yeah.
And you should be so lucky, am I right, guys? Yeah. You should be so lucky.
I should be so lucky.
Also, tails are very cute. Have you ever seen a squirrel?
Alrighty. Heads or tails, this is it. We're settling it once and for all.
All right.
Okay?
I get to call it though.
Okay,
It's
call
me.
it. You call it in the air. Alright, ready? You ready? Alright, confirm that you're ready, please.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ready?
Yeah.
Call it.
Tails.
It's tails.
Crap!
Did you check the coin before you flipped it?
I don't usually make a custom of doing that. No, I'm pretty sure it's just a standard American.
Yeah. Roommate contract, line 101. All coins will be two-sided tails. God damn it!
It is our custom here in Gopherville that you will abide by our laws. If you plan to come in here, you will in fact be good citizens, order your nuts properly, and not bite the legs of the passers-by. Well done, buddy. Ooh, that's no. And you, our newest member, you see, you shall one day become this svelte, lovely, and nuttified. Is this one right here? So, are you ready to sign on the dotted line, my little friends? Not at all, but we have one taker. All right.
Tell them to take.
Tell them? Oh, well, he doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to know the bounty that awaits him in the land of the Gophers. He's not ready, but she. Oh, she. Look at the encouraging face on this one. Can you see how excited she
She's perfect.
is? She is.
God, she's majestic.
She might be.
I think she's ready to speak.
I think she is.
Speak.
Tell us, dear.
Freeze! What accent does this gopher speak with?
French.
Russian.
Russian!
Tell us your tales, girls.
I'm glad to be a woman now.
So you're...
You see how wonderful these knives I just got are?
Yep, I do.
Slice the ham like it's nothing.
Yeah, I do. Why'd you call me in here, boss, for the knives?
Yes.
Okay,
I
all
want
right.
to teach you something here. You will take the knife.
Okay, I will take
I
this
want
knife.
to teach you how to make the perfect bologna sandwich.
All right,
All right?
okay. I mean, you just told me I had to mill all that wood.
Oh, my dear boy, forget about the wood. Right now we are cooking together.
Okay.
You look a little hot. You need to take this off.
Well, I've been in the lumberyard all day. I mean.
I think you should.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, all right, Mr.
You're
Sanchez.
sweating. You're sweating.
I'll take this off. All right, help.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
learn. Tell me how to make a bologna sandwich.
Okay, now you're going to stand right here.
Okay.
And you're going to, yes, little more bend in the bump.
Okay, Mr. Sanchez. Like this. See, my mom always makes my sandwiches.
This is nice.
So what am I practicing?
The thing about this scene that was so nice is how close and wonderful that they were interacting. So we want to kind of give you a sense of what it would be like to closely interact with us by playing a little game we like to call Sex With Me. To get this game started, can I have a... Can I get a non-geographical location?
Museum.
Elevator.
Museum!
Sex with me is like a museum. A lot of old bones.
Sex with me is like a museum. No touching.
Sex with me is like a museum. I'm gonna lay there still like a statue.
Sex with me is like a museum. There's a hall of miniatures.
Sex with me is like a museum. It's $20 admission, 15 if you're a student, and only 10 if you're a senior.
Sex with me is like a museum. If you scream, there's an echo.
Sex with me is like a museum. There's a security guard, but we really don't pay him that well.
So other jobs that you possibly would not be paid very well in. Can I have an occupation, please?
Janitor. Cowboy.
I heard janitor.
Sex with me is like a janitor. You're gonna need a mop.
Sex with me is like being a janitor. There's generally a little vomit to clean up at the end.
Sex with me is like a janitor. At the end, someone will come out of the closet.
Sex with me is like a janitor. At the end, you're gonna smell like pneumonia.
Sex with me is like a janitor. There's a lot of scraping gum off the underside of things.
Janitors are something that you might find in a school or a hospital. What's something else you might find in one of those two places?
An IV.
An IV.
IV.
Sex with me is like an IV, constant dripping.
Sex with me is like an IV. Nurse. Sex with me is like an IV. You're gonna feel a little prick.
Sex with me is like an IV. It's a cure for all of your ails.
Sex with me is like an IV. It's only worth $1, but the insurance companies mark it up to
Sex with me is like an IV. You get it when you're dehydrated or hungry or really sick.
Sex with me is like an IV. If you leave it in too long, you might pass out.
Sex with me is like an IV. You might die without it.
Jim, Joel, Andy, did you guys... Listen to me now! Listen to me now! Joel? Okay, thank God. All right. Now, when Lunch Lady Markinson gave you the sloppy joes, did anything smell odd?
Yeah, the sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe? Okay,
Sounds like my Grandpa Joe.
Smelled like your Grandpa Joe. Mothballs. Okay, we got mothballs possibility. Anything else? We have ammonia in here. All right. Look,
My Grandpa Joe's dead.
smell of death, Pete. Okay, we got the smell of death going in there. Other possible causes. How are the buns?
Old
Old buns.
buns.
It's okay. All right. All right, and the mixture. Does it look like there were onions inside it? Any kind of pepper?
Worms. Look like
Worms.
worms.
Okay.
Worms.
Worms. Lots of worms.
You know, when they started this whole thing, they told us that we were going to get to be able to be functioning members of society, that we would walk upright and tall. But all I've realized is that we've become disenfranchised working class. Man, I'm glad to be a woman.